Hello folks, I'm the Red, and this is our adventure guild. Last we left off, we were contemplating making a new party, which I've done so. Uh, let's go check them out real quick. They are a collection. There's a couple of these recruits have been sitting around for a while, but our two newest recruits, Abigail and Stella, are actually in here too. And Stella's even the leader here because she has a natural talent for it. You're also able to find Natalie here some armor, but not yet a sword. So let's go handle that right now. We can't do it because Macan, we need to buy some of this black iron from you before we do so. And then we want great sword. Let me search through our warriors here. Your guardian. We want specifically our warriors or arcane warriors. Here, Eric. You deserve a new sword. And your old one can get handed down to Natalie. We can still do some equipping, but we can do that later. We also want to do a team building exercise right here. Because if we go, and while I was poking around here, we can see that the Keepers of the Peace don't have a ton of synergy. Obviously, the Rose Garden doesn't either, but a lot of them are on things already. Everyone else, besides the Riding Smoke, who, again, also are all out on task, mostly, everyone else does. So, let's go to assignments, team building, Keepers of the Peace. You all should get along better. And you have two tanks. Adrian, were you headed towards being... You know what? Natalie, you join them. I picked Natalie there because the other two members of the Rose Garden here I know needed to get sent off to training. We can also spend their singular points here. Easy enough. Stella, you do not have a significant pool, so I'm going to go ahead and say take the high ground. And does that leave us a team ready to go? Leaves us a team ready to go tomorrow. So let's wait a day. Heartache. Everyone knows that Alyssa is in love with Eric, but unfortunately for her, Eric does not feel the same way. Today, Alyssa tried to ask Eric out, but got rejected again. Better luck next time, Alyssa. Ooh. Oh! And we didn't really need that black iron, but we'll use it anyways as it comes in. The Guardians have come in with some more. Got some safe hunting to do. Let's... Yeah, as we wait for Daryl to heal up. Let's get the Rising Smoke to do it. Along with a couple of the trainees. The Guardians are looking a little unhappy. They're also higher on the ranks. And if we check the happiness, they get a plus 30 because they've done so much for the guild, they should expect something. But if we look at someone who is, say, copper rank, We get a plus 40. Still new. And if we go all the way to someone who... Oh, we don't have anyone below copper rank. Oh, yes we do. The trainee's still here. They are... I'm sorry. They're copper rank. This is bronze rank. My bad. But the real copper rank is I know nothing, I expect nothing. So, as they level up, they do expect more. And so I'm just going to go ahead... send you off on a vacation, 4-day vacation. What? Adrian. You get to go with them. And then we do still have a team ready. So let's go out on a quest. This team that we have ready is rank 7. So do we want to have them survive? Oh. We can have them go after this scholarly pursuits here, right? The Guardians, I believe, were the ones that originally came here, but... I don't think it really matters who actually goes on this. Like a donation. We've got some death warding here. Let's get... armor, shield, one of each robes, if we can. Some armor. I'm gonna assume if I auto sort this, we don't have a lot of that leather, but we have even less of the regular leather. We're gonna need that. So common hide. Let's buy as much as we can. Come back to the blacksmith. Grab these bishop robes. That's the only robes we can afford. So, story quest. Bishop robes get handed out along with a suit of armor. And then I'm gonna recheck Makan's wares. You have these lightning gauntlets. I'm gonna grab that. Ring of accuracy. I don't feel like we need it. Not anymore. We're nearly out of money. We have more expenses than we have current money. So we do need to go out on this quest. This lightning gauntlet. Rihanna, you don't actually need it. And you are not a lightning mage anyways. So go ahead and let someone else, some other mage, pick that up at some point. And what type of mission is this? No camping. We are just straight attacking some undead. So let's make sure we've got plenty of potions. I'm gonna grab this key, a couple of shovels just in case. This is a permanent endurance boost, which I don't think any of you need. We'll be using that to level someone specifically if it comes to it. Acid. Speed, just a little bit. Clear mind, sure. Let's grab these poison bombs, although I don't think they will be useful against undead. Let's grab these defense potions. magical attack potions, bombs, plenty of bandages, plenty of antidotes, and that'll be it. Get that all sorted. And no reason to head out now? Could we still... Am I remembering right that we could still craft an extra set of... No, I was remembering that incorrectly. Zara, you are now officially a paladin with a proper... No, you don't have a proper heal of any kind. You are a paladin, but not significantly trained. You have 2, 4, 6, 3 skills there, and then 1 because you're bronze rather than copper. Am I right? Well, whatever the case may be, you don't have any real healing, so you can keep that amulet, that talisman of the Nenta for the time being. You'll trade that out sooner rather than later, but not right now. Yeah. Let's go kill some undead. Shouldn't be anything to it, but to do it. The adventurers arrived at the hallway and saw the undead soldiers standing in formation just like the scholars described to them. In front of those undead soldiers stood a single undead warrior towering over all of them. It had lost one of his arm, but that did nothing to reduce the intimidating aura surrounding him. It was actually relieving for the adventurers to have such an advantage. The undead soldiers stood at their positions and did not move an inch. It was like they were saying that as long as the adventurers didn't come closer, they would have no quarrel with them. Take a step forward. Oh, everyone's got to roll this check. Isabella? Come on. You're the only one failing here. The moment one of them took a step forward towards the undead, the warrior that stood in the front immediately charged forward with a speed that the adventurers didn't expect from a man that size. More so, an undead. He swung his giant glaive after the adventurers who attempted to dodge. Those who hadn't dodged it received a nasty wound. After dealing with the first strike, the warrior jumped back to the other soldiers who locked their shields together, marched toward the adventurers with their spears raised. No one got wounded there. Isabella got nearly wounded and frightened in the meantime, but... Okay. They're pretty far away. Let them come to us. Okay. I mean, they've got a formation here. Let's see. This shield wall is a bunch of block. They've got a rusty strike, which does a significant amount of damage and a chance for a little bit of bleed. They've got regeneration, and they've got retaliation. Are they technically undead? I'm not sure about that. They're weak to fire. Let's step forward just a little bit. Bless the weapon. Zara here. Brianna. Go ahead and put a shield on Penelope. And Zara step up also. Good thing you're here, Neria. I know I can count on you. So those guys already initiated their show. Okay, I see. They are very similar looking icons, but not identical. Go ahead and opening strike here. And then go ahead and take a breather. Isabella, if you were to heal them, yeah, you would damage them. They are undead. I thought that was marked character sheet. Oh, tags, undead. So you've got a cleave. Whenever he attacks, it strengthens everyone else. He's got a charge. And he's got some physical penetration. Okay. Nuria. What happened? I think you're better off giving me a cleave. Honestly, I would have preferred that you, had Penelope spot. Maybe I should switch you in your arrangement. No, not burn down this middle guy. And then Zara. Getting a couple of blocks in there, but it is what it is. Isabella, let's heal out this guy. Penelope, you can step on this side. Give me an opening strike here. Rihanna, go ahead and burn this guy. Or cut through the front of their line. Nuria, you'll take the middle here. And cleave. All of them blocked. Okay. That's not what you want to see. Go ahead. Give me a block. Not the order I was trying to hit it in, but give me a block and then stun this one. Good miss. Nuria, you may be taking a few shots here. And dead. Uh... Go ahead. Step here. Go ahead and give me, what, an opening strike in this direction? Well, take a step back. Let's burn this guy. Champion is going to charge Rihanna. You can step away safely enough. Get a heal out over here. And, some back and forth there. Wow, this fight's no joke. Yeah, that's 2 down. I think this is another one which we're just gonna lose real fast. We were supposed to be... there. What happens if we flee? Brianna dies immediately. Zara? Zara, I don't think you're gonna get your healing. Yeah, we just got overwhelmed there. If you take enough damage, you are just going to die. And you're gonna take the damage right here. Yeah, there it goes. Party wipe. Defeated. Quest failed. Is that permanently failed? Is that just erased from the board? If I come here and I check the story quest, we can still go out and do it, so... let's check... Wow. Nuria, you're a warrior. You never managed to make use of the research assistance that you were doing to become a warrior mage. Penelope was a monk. Penelope had a singular item too, that belt that we got from the trainer. Brianna had a mana core. She was a really good. That mana core is really strong. Isabella had managed to become a bishop. She was a talented optimist. And then Zara, talented swordsman, a paladin, would just become a paladin. I feel like, I mean, I did turn down the difficulty specifically because I was like, well, if I'm gonna be losing people, I want it to be at least because I kind of underprepared or whatever, but like, so I actually had to stop the recording there for a moment to watch back how that fight actually played out. And I noticed it was Nuria, right? Who died first? Was just killed in one turn. I don't feel like there was a lot I could have done to save her. Although, even as I'm saying that, I am realizing that no, there is a lot I could have done. I could have just given her these defense potions, which is what I should have done and failed to do. So, lesson had. Let me get these common herbs, because we are going to roll with this. I turned that to difficulty once. I'm not going to do it again. Let's get a bunch of these defense potions for the next time we do that. And I don't think we're going to immediately do that. I'm going to see who is available to go. Let's see what party is up next. We've got Makan. We've got to sell you some stuff. All this old gear, along with a bunch of these rings. We need to get rid of it. We did lose all that gear that we gave them. It's not like we get that back. So we've got stuff to make up for, and we're gonna do that by just getting rid of anything we can. We've got a fair bit of gold again. Party wipe sets us back, but I mean, it's not the end of everything. Everyone that's still here is still here, and we're going to keep training them up. And we're going to try to get back on track. It's going to be a struggle. Or maybe not, I don't know. It's a better roll. Let's go ahead. You two can both learn skills here. Go ahead, Undead Demon, and your mana is pretty meh. Wisdom is the thing, but you got mostly willpower growth. Go ahead and take this Inner Well. Stella, you fast learner, lucky. Go ahead and take this shadow step along with the take aim. And then let me see, any party ready to go? No, that's still training. I'm gonna peek in the tavern here because we just opened up 5 slots for people to join. I'm not seeing, well, Aurora, you got a healthy body, you're quick, you're brave. Okay, willpower. So you're not a leader, but your wisdom is good, Kaylin, which is good for a mage. I have never seen this. You're a pacifist. Okay. I'm Not sure about that. Not sure about taking anyone on either. I don't think we really have to. None of these are massive, blow the game right open, fix everything sort of characters. So let's go ahead and just wait a day. We built up our pool of money again. And then we've got some people coming in from minor quests, bringing us in money. The party that went out in team building exercise. We've got some hunting materials. A couple of levels up. Alyssa. That role could be better. I guess that's better. It's not your primary skill set, but yeah, we'll take that. And then we've got some adventurers who can lose skills. Alyssa's the only one we're going to be training at the moment. Go ahead and give me the advanced offensive spells. And, ooh. Okay, this is endurance and endurance growth. So I'll go ahead and take that. And then we have two parties ready. We're going to just take one of them out. I think we're going to take Alyssa's the Riders. Is this Crescent Moon still here? If I disband you, just delete the stats. Which I guess is fine. Yeah. Okay. We've got side adventures. We've got Magica needs an assistant. Let's find out who we're going to give that out to. Because that is growth based. And so I don't think it needs to go to any you. I'm looking for someone who... Brooke, you're never going to be. We don't need to worry about you trying to get growth up. Jane, let's be real. Actually, you are going to assuredly become a mage knight next time. Adley, why do you have such high int growth? It's from this organized, right? You might be the one to get it. Nova needs strength. Wesley is working. Natalie, yeah. Because what else is Natalie going to become? A regular knight, strength, and then endurance 10. I mean, you're going to be growing that at the same rate. So... Natalie, are you doing anything right now? You probably are not. Natalie, that's you. Go help. I hope I picked the right one. Astrid needs to give dex growth to someone. Our assassin needs dex and willpower. You have the willpower. Your dex is growing slower. Is there any other Lorraine? Wait, hold on. Why are you not? Because you need the dex. And let's be real, your dex growth is... Lorraine, are you doing anything right now? No. You're gonna go hunting with Astrid. Gather resources. Rising smoke here. We just sent Lorraine out. And, actually, let's give it to... Oh, no. You give it to these two. Oh no, Wise, I'm hesitating. I'm acting like that 50 experience is going to be the thing that pushes them over the edge. It is not. But yeah, no, I'm going to take another shot at another quest here. We've got the writers ready to go. I am also got the Keepers of the Peace. I'm going to take the writers out. The training course is still coming up. We have 5 enemy encounters. Look, I'm again been cowed by the game. It has done that to me multiple times. This pays nearly as much XP for a single fight. So I'm inclined to do this instead. Writers, go ahead and make a donation. Guidance of the Divine, +4 modifier to every attribute check. Pecan. There's a couple of these keys. I guess we're buying health potions too from you for right now, so we can build up our supplies again. I wonder what else we lost in that. I guess I could go check the records. This might end up being an extra long episode or an extra short one. I don't really know. I think it'll probably run long. Because I don't think we're going to do this too quickly. I'm going to try to take my time. You are not taking on a hard mission. I'm going to assume you're going to be able to handle this. I might be wrong. I might get egg all over my face yet again. Might get everyone killed again. But, Alyssa, are you a lightning mage? You are a lightning mage. I'm going to give you this glove. Over that ring of vitality? Sure. Hand the vitality ring off to Daryl. Daryl? I was to say your relationship. Alyssa's An acquaintance. Yeah, a lot of awkward conversations with her recently. You've got Clothild and Alan. Alyssa's got Eric. She really likes him. Alan's friends with everyone, and then Filene too for some reason. What do you like? You just have some nice chats. Okay. I feel like I'm checking in case, you know, we're gonna see who comes out the other end. I'm also going to take a moment here. Makan, I don't need this many common ore. Let's go ahead out to the old forest. Old fortress. We're not going to the forest. Maybe we've already... No, we're going to the fortress because we know that actually coming after the Necromancer will give us some experience. Go and take some extra supplies. And yeah, let's head out with that. I feel... This game makes me feel confident then hesitant, then confident then hesitant. I'm just never sure where we're going to end up in terms of handling things, being able to handle things. Find the Necromancer, defeat them. Simple enough. So simple enough job. Eric, you're behind the curve. I'm not gonna fight the ghosts if I don't have to. We are only looking for necromancers. Eric, you can pick this lock too. We've got some corpses there as an event. Let me check this map. We haven't checked to the west of us yet, so I'm going to poke our head around here. Let's peek in here. Open this chest. And I did see enemies in here, and I'm still not certain whether or not the bosses can be locked in those rooms. Party continued on their journey, stumbled across another lifeless body. This occurrence was not uncommon in the area, but what made it peculiar was the eerie, pulsating purple glow emanating from it. That would be peculiar. The sight caused the party to become wary of the corpse, and they watched the corpse anticipating something happening. However, to their disappointment, nothing out of the ordinary happened. They were left bewildered, uncertain how to interpret this strange situation they found themselves in. Was it maybe just a harmless phenomenon? Let's take a closer look. Eric, you're not Clothild, you're a paladin. Strange occurrence was too much for the party to simply ignore. One member, Clothild, took the lead and decided to investigate the glowing corpse, while the other stood guard and watched over her. Approaching the body cautiously, Clothild remained vigilant for any signs of danger. As she grew closer, a sense of unease washed over her, and she began to question the rationality of this idea. But before she could complete that thought, the purple glow surrounding the corpse intensified, enveloping her and temporarily blinding the rest of the group. After the blinding light faded away, the party regained their senses and found Clothild lying on the ground. They rushed over to her, relieved to find that she was seemingly unharmed and able to stand up without difficulty. With no sign of physical harm to anyone, the party decided to continue on their journey, treating the strange encounter as a wild tale to tell others. However, despite the harmless outcome, a sense of unease lingered with the group. They couldn't help but wonder if something did happen, they were just not aware of it. Strange memories. Clothild sometimes remembers things and events that she's sure to have never experienced, as if they were from another life. Okay. Let's go ahead and camp here. I think that tile above us, give me a hearty meal after that. Got 8. Go ahead, prepare spells. And Eric, you can prepare spells too. And then go ahead and sharpen your weapon. I can't believe how long we've been adventurers already. Time sure flies by with the right people, doesn't it? Yeah, could have asked for a better partner. Same here. Eric, go ahead. Grab this one too. That is the Necromancer. Let's take him out and then ditch. Okay, so there's a limited range to you dropping these traps. I did say I don't know quite how they work last time. Let's go ahead and delay 2. Eric. This ring lets you reflect damage. You have fire spell. In fact, 2 of them. One of which is going to miss. Clothild, go ahead and just smack this zombie. You're going to wreck our bravery, but there's only one of them. So Daryl, if I have you come here and then put a trap here, it's on a 3-turn cooldown. Okay, very top it says cooldown. That's what I had failed to see the first time. That there was a cooldown, and I was like, can you just infinitely put down traps anywhere you want at any time? And the answer is no. No, obviously you can't just put down traps anywhere you want, anytime, all the time. That would be ludicrous. Go ahead, burn one of these out of the way. Don't hesitate to rely on me if you need to. I'm here for you, Daryl. Or Alan, I should say. My bad. Eric, go ahead, step up here, and can you hit? No. Fulfilled. this is a normal heal now, yeah? So actually, you can heal that out of your way, and then you can take an extra step there. Daryl putting it in a miss. Alan, you're gonna heal this zombie. And then Alyssa, go ahead and get the little guy out. And then this trap here is going to hurt us too, right? I have to assume so. We're gonna need to get rid of those because there is no way that they are going to not revive. They are so close to reviving that they will have. There's no way we're gonna kill the Necromancer before they manage to revive. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what? Yeah, okay, so it does warn us ahead of time that we're gonna run over that bear trap Daryl put down right in our way. Go ahead. Fireball both of them. Fulfilled. Give me a smack there. What happens if you charge? You're gonna kill it, right? The Basilisk will finish that off. Hero can go ahead and put a arrow into the wall behind Necromancer. Melissa. Two birds with one stone. Kill the kill the zombie and get that stupid trap that we dropped in front of ourselves out of the way. Alan, go ahead and delay your turn. Fulfilled's going to step up here and then charge. The Basilisk will pin him in. Alan, bless Daryl's weapon. The Hunter watches over both of us, my friend. Daryl, we can step up here. Put a nasty one in the Necromancer. Successfully this time. Eric can burn this zombie, maybe. Nope. Not all the way. Chain attack! Alyssa will finish it off. Thank you, Alyssa. Go ahead. You're actually lightning. Fire still does more damage. Basilisk, why? Why are you... You know what? If you manage to kill him, the fight will be over instantly. I was contemplating what to do, but sometimes just swinging your sword at him straightforward is the best option. Let's go ahead and head back to the guild. I think that's everyone in that party that was under 8 is now up to 8. Yeah. Ready to level up. We could theoretically have a better roll, but I want the wisdom and the dex. Alan, you're up to 8. You're a full bishop, so I don't actually have to worry about your assured, very likely, pretty likely. This is more likely. Let's reroll. Did we get 4 points the first time, and this is just a worse distribution because you don't make any use of the strength? I think so. Eric, I'm gonna risk it. And you got the same exact roll, so didn't make a difference. Eric got an achievement there. Iron Avenger, yep. Relationship changed. Preston and Kristen have become friends. Over here. Jasper and Kristen have become friends. And it's a new week. Makan, let's check in with you. We got a red fragment here. Might as well grab it. Let's poison satchel. Let's grab these little potions while we're doing them. We're definitely gonna need some regular herbs. And let me grab those ones while we're at it. Let's check in with our potion maker here. Let's craft some of these higher level potions. Maybe a vial of acid. Upgrades. We finished training course 2. So let's go ahead and spend the money to get people to eat at our table. We can now train people up to rank 6. Let's go ahead and spend it. It's not that expensive to do so. The writers, you are now all rank 8, so you can some training here. This is adjacent allies. Reduce received damage by 10% for each adjacent ally. As a team, we got a decent amount of range. I kind of want to train here And then you guys can't. You're not yet level 8. You're not iron rank. You can learn new skills. Alan here. Is going to pick up a restore, or I kind of want to do this, the Mass Aegis. And improved healing. They're not the sexier skills, but I think they're stronger. Arcane Knight training, what specifically do you have here? I don't think I have ever looked at these yet. So, got a Fire Slash, you've got an Earth Slash. You do both physical and attacks. You've got your enchanted. You can get an extra stance from Enchanted Blade. Oh, Enchanted Blade is like the base. We go set classical Arcane Knight. Enchanted Blade is this. It comes free with the Arcane Knight class. Okay, so your physical attack bonuses also add to your magic. A passive increase to your accuracy and magical resistances. You get two things here. Enchant other people's weapons. We don't really need that. We can do some kind of group attacks. It's obliterating strike. Bravery. What? Spinning attack. Power slash hits two in front of you. Slice through, teleports you through. Crushing blow. Whenever characters deal 30% of their target's health with damage, there's 30% chance to stun. No. I'm gonna take Oh. I want to take Vanguard. This is just 5% damage when engaged in melee, 5% less. You are intelligence based, so maybe I should get like this group of offensive spells. And you don't have a big pool of spell points. These are spell point intensive. So I'm also gonna get Vanguard. And you two can wait. And we're gonna pop in the tavern here real quick. Oh, I see you're here for my opinions. Don't you think you take the whole noble thing a bit far? I mean, your brother doesn't seem to care. As much as I respect my brother, he sometimes forgets to behave in a manner befitting of his station. If we don't act dignified, then it will only bring shame to the family. That's the duty of those who are born in a noble house. Is that what you want, or is that what your family wants? Anything else? What about your brother? Why are you here again? Why wouldn't I? After all, I'm also part of the Greyhorn household, am I not? So if there are matters to be talked about that relates to my family, it's only right for me also to be there. You sure you don't just want to stay close to your big brother? How insolent! You take me for a mere child? You are a child. I was just under the impression that you really love your big brother. While I'm certainly fond of my big brother, I assure you that it doesn't dictate my behavior at all. Your brother just collapsed. What? Something wrong, Cecilia? You look a bit pale. Whoops, I was wrong. You stink, you stink, you stink! Now that's what a kid sounds like. Can you tell me something about your other siblings? I do have 3 more elder brothers, but I don't really know them that well. My brother Gilbert is the only one who ever visits me. But I'm sure that's because they're too occupied with other stuff. Probably stuff like who gets the biggest slice of the inheritance pie. Anything else? No. Your loss? Okay. New week. I'm gonna take a peek here and Raw Mage with the Wisdom. Natalie. Do we have a Natalie already? Well, person never really had a poem. She magically gifted people eyed her with suspicion. Nowadays people were much more ignorant about magic and blamed witchcraft for any bad stuff that might be hauled up. Pet disappear, mage. Crops aren't coming in, magic definitely polluted the earth. Husband cheated on a wife, of course a mage manipulated him into carnal pleasure. So, Natalie, you look good. But other than that, I don't think I'm going to take anyone here. Natalie, you go into training. And, I'm going to go ahead and call that a day. Yeah, we got a party wipe in there. Technically, one of our parties got saved from a party wipe, so maybe we've got a couple of party wipes in there, but considering that first one, considering we're still getting party wiped on normal, I don't feel bad about turning the difficulty down. Maybe I should have done it after, you know, accepting the party wipe, but whatever. What's done is done. Well, next time we will be, what, sending another team on a, we have another team ready, so we'll be sending another team on an adventure, straight off the bat, and then we'll probably have another team ready, coming right in alongside them. We might have, well, they're not trained up. We'll be letting them, anyone who's not trained up, these people will actually go right into training too again. So that whole younger party is going to just be in training for a while. So one of these two parties is going to go out, but that'll be next time. If you've enjoyed this Let's Play so far, go ahead, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you next time on our Adventurer Guild.